Hey everyone. First of all, happy Thanksgiving to all of you and to all of your friends and families. And in keeping with the Thanksgiving spirit, today we are going to do something different. Still show and tell, but I just want to make one point clear, which is that oftentimes we present stocks that are high technology and all these amazing things, biotechnology and all these things. But the truth is that sometimes stocks, they can really be pretty simple and be doing something good in the right way and still make a lot of money by doing all these things, just being simple, doing something simple, good, and right. And so today we're going to focus on a company that does this. Yeah, the simple egg. All right. So I'm going to tell you the name of this company at the end of this, so just hold on. You know I'm good for my word, all right? So what is the basis of this company's growth? The fact that really they are now the leading producer of eggs in the US. Well, it's this. They focus on ethically producing their eggs. People talk a lot about the family farm and how it's going away. Well, this company went and did something about it. They went and organized all these family farms so that they could continue to produce eggs in an ethical way. And they've got 300 farms that now contribute their eggs to this company and their brand. And then they focus on something that truthfully has always been near and dear to my heart, the humane treatment of farm animals. Of course, animals in our houses, we, of course, treat them like family, but hey, there's animals in farms too. And some of the things that, you might see on a farm, yeah, not that good, not that good. So a company like this that is really raising the standards, raising how animals are treated, and truthfully, the folks that raise them as well. I mean, sometimes the amount of money that these small farms make is so little that they really struggle. So they also focus on sustainable farming practices by really trying to sort of keep everything fair to the chickens, fair to the cows, fair to the farmers, the suppliers. And hey, shock of all shocks, they're doing great. They're doing awesome stuff in a very difficult environment. Remember, they're eggs because their costs are higher. Because hey, you want to allow chickens to roam free. Well, it's not as efficient as packing them in, by the tens of thousands in a small room and force feeding them or doing all these other things. So, but they're doing great. In other words, people are choosing these ethically farmed eggs. Sales up last quarter 42%, up to $92 million. $92 million worth of eggs, and they make butter and ghee, pretty limited product set for now, but their brand is growing because, hey, go and talk to a lot of people. Would you prefer to have eggs that are sourced from family farms where the chickens are treated well, where the farmers are treated well, where the suppliers are treated well? Yeah, a lot of people, $92 million says a lot of people are saying, yes, we would prefer that if they can afford it. And in this inflationary environment, 42%, $92 million. Yeah, but that's not the only growth. Unit growth means, the number of egg cases they're doing plus 28%. In this environment where egg prices have gone crazy, people are choosing the more expensive eggs. That really tells you something. That tells you that the values of this company, what they are doing, it's resonating. It's what people want. They're choosing to take their hard-earned money and pay a little bit extra, really, for this company's eggs and butter. And I'm sure in the future, they're going to expand out, and this is going to become a food brand. No different than, today we have beloved brands that really belong from like 50 or 100 years ago. Maybe it's Kraft or Hershey's. Well, how do they come about? Well, they came about by, introducing values that were important for that time. And today, one of the things that is important to a lot of people is the ethical treatment of animals. And this is something that I believe is going to continue to grow and increase over time. And you will see more and more, especially as we have the millennial generation, Gen Z come, they will choose this company's eggs and products over others because of this. And they're up to 8 million households, which is a lot of people, given that these eggs, like I said, are premium priced. All right. Do a very quick show and tell of this company because, of course, I'm a consumer of this company's eggs. Very nice, neat, compostable, degradable case, by the way. And hey, the eggs look beautiful, and they always have like a little insert with a cool little story that I usually read, telling you about the farm where the birds that laid the eggs come from. There's actually even a camera where you can go and look at them. No joke, for real. All right, so what's this company? Well, the company is called Vital Farms. The ticker symbol is VITL. They came IPO really during the pandemic when a lot of stocks came public. And of course, they hit a high of about $42 and then crashed. Well, no surprise there. Pretty much everything's crashed. The low was in June of this year at $8. And now, as investors start to come back in and see this massive growth, see this massive take-up of this brand, its values, during a very tough time for many, many companies like it, because inflation has really, really meant that a lot of people are really skimping on, in terms of what they buy, what they spend for things like eggs. And stock has moved up from 8 to 14.50. Still, though, a very small company. I mean, this is a 593 million market cap. I always bring up market cap because remember, many people focus on the stock price, but that does not tell you what the size of the company is. And small companies can grow big. This could be the future Kraft. This could be the future, Nestle. They all started in small places, and they started around doing something that was different. And Vital Farms is definitely doing something that is different, which gets people's attention and makes people choose them. Now, one of the things that people worry about with small companies, like, hey, Paul, do they have enough money to to grow? Well, they've got like 87 million in the bank, so they've got plenty of cash. Plus, they are now growing, and they're actually profitable. They are now actually profitable. So I believe that what you are going to see is more of this. Vital Farms would fit in under our coming of age of the millennial, and I will add the Gen Z generations, where their values are a little bit different. What they are going to choose in terms of how they spend their money are going to be different. And I believe that Vital Farms, other companies like it, and there are several other companies like that, that pay special attention to the treatment of animals, so treatment of farmers, suppliers, the environment. These companies are going to gain market share. And that means that even though they may be at a price point that is higher, people will choose them. And as they choose them, they gain market share. The others lose certain market share. They, over time, start to build this brand, which now they can extend to other foods, other places. And over time, they become the big brands of the time that, that everybody looks to and said, oh, these brands, they're fantastic. So that's today's special Thanksgiving stock. It's not a turkey stock, but hey, eggs, chicken, food, Thanksgiving. Well, Vital Farms, this is a stock that is in our gold tier because it came public in the last couple of years, and that's where we would have covered it in our IPO speculator service. But this stock, again, came at 42, crashed to 8, now is on its way up. They're continuing to see momentum in terms of their business. Investors are noticing it. There's not that many companies like it, so it fits our going upness criteria: scarce, valuable, in demand. No guarantees, remember. This channel, opinion, not advice. So whether you win, you lose, whether you make a profit or loss, it's on you. But nonetheless, Vital Farms, in my opinion, this is a stock of the current time, fits our current time. And I believe that if you hold on to this, this is going to be one of the premier food brands over time because they are doing something different. They are doing something that is important to people today. All right, so that's the video for today. You know what to do. If you like this, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. I'll be back next week. This is Paul saying.